Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, and welcome back to Kid Icarus. In the last video, we made it to World 3, and so that's where we will be starting. We will be starting. We will be. Whew. So World 3 is nice enough to start us off with a hot spring. So whatever upgrades you may have picked up, you'll definitely be. Oh no! Wait, you know what? I was gonna say, where's my diamonds? Where's my little fireballs that circle around me? But then I remembered they got stolen in the previous stage. Those rat bastards. Oh, I also want to get back to Twin Peaks. I've been watching Twin Peaks lately. So Twin Peaks has become more than just a euphemism for Mia's boobs now. It's an actual television show, and I'm watching it, and it's very good. It's a little strange, but it's actually really good. It's got a good story. Interesting characters, too. I pretty much knew right from the first, like, 5 seconds that Dale Cooper was on screen that he was going to be awesome. And he has turned out to be very much so. I accidentally read a spoiler. I'm mad at myself now. I read a spoiler about who the shooter was at the end of Season 1. Let's just put it that way. Because I was trying to, like, find more out about this character because I couldn't figure out how they fit into the story. Because I keep seeing them and it's like, oh, she's going with this guy. But it's like, how do they fit into the story? And so I was trying to figure that out. And so I looked the character up and that's when I found out what I did. So I was like, oh man, I wish I hadn't learned that. Apparently the next episode that I'm about to watch is the one where that is revealed, who the shooter is. So when I already know, which is sad, but... What can I do? Can we hit this guy? Can I hit you, please? Interesting music in these stages. Kinda reminds me of Secret of Mana a little bit. Get over here! How much longer am I gonna stand here doing this? How much longer am I gonna torture you guys with this mess? Oh, now that I have the wave beam, this is actually not even that much of a problem anymore. So, there you go. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about Twin... Oh, no, there's another one. Wait a minute. Stay away. Okay, that's good. If I can just get him to go off the side of the screen, that's fine. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Well, on this stage it is. You couldn't do that in World 2, because there were no sides of the screen. Oh my god, I thought I was dead there. Seriously, man. These vertical stages are no mercy. No mercy. Yeah, so that show was pretty cool. It's also really weird, though. But I think I said that already. Yeah. It's starting to get really good, though. Like, it's like in the middle of Season 2. I'm on episode 12. Who cares? I'm on episode 15 of Season 2. There was something else I was actually going to say about it, though. Now I can't think of what it was. Something about Dale Cooper, maybe. It's just that characters are, like, constantly cheating on each other. Like, almost every character is cheating on their wife or their husband with somebody else. And it's either that or they're killing each other. I think there must be, like, no less than 3 instances of a lover killing their fiancé slash spouse slash whoever. That's just crazy, man. Okay. Nothing in here, but I must say I love that life bar. I was hoping to get some fireballs. Or, I mean, some diamonds to surround me. Oh, jeez! Okay, that stage was extremely short. From what I remember, 3-2 is also pretty short. Maybe I'm just getting better at this game. Maybe that's all it is. I can only wish. Okay, now see, this is the problem. When I was practicing, I'd had my upgrades stolen, and at the time I didn't understand why they got stolen. So I was trying to do this stage with no long-range arrows, no wave beam. You can imagine what it's like to try to fight this thing with no long-range arrows. Just the sheer magnitude of the nightmare. Like, even with 3 damage, you're still who's up against these seemingly insurmountable odds. I'll just right off the side of the screen. You can come back after me if you want. Yeah, they're so much easier to hit now. So watch out for the little jellyfish thing here. You really gotta be careful about those. I mean, they do damage, so you probably don't want to touch them, although I'm sure that's something you know. Whoa! Oh, the wings saved me. Thank God. I forgot I had those, man. Yeah, sometimes I like to try to hit those guys anyway, even if they're dancing around. Because you never know when they're going to revert back to their original form. And maybe between the times you shoot and the time that the arrow actually gets to them, they turn back to their normal form again, and you can just get score-free hit. But the other thing is, if they're on their last hit, if they only take one more hit to kill, then it doesn't matter if they're jumping and crazing around. You'll still kill them anyway. Even in their invulnerable state, as long as they're on their last hit. So that's just something worth noting, and now I'm just tanking this shit. It's getting to be a little much, man. Yes! Yes, I would be happy to endure like salsa. Endure it. Endure. What was that? I used to say that as a kid for something. Endure. But I used to pronounce it all convolutedly like that, like endure. Why did I used to say that? It was something. Oh, no. Probably something stupid. You know. It's like I probably had these like action figures and I pretend that they're... I used to take action figures in the bathtub with me and like have them get in fights with each other. So let's get our fireballs back. And that was always fun because I had this one... It was like a He-Man character called Fisto. And I've never watched He-Man before in my life. But I had the Fisto doll, so I remember that. I had Skeletor too, because I had his little snake staff thing. And these are Metroids, I know. I don't even care to say any more on that subject. That's okay. So yeah, it's a funny story actually. When one Christmas, we went to Grandma's house, and she actually got me the Fisto action figure for Christmas, not knowing that I already had it. So when I opened the present, I acted surprised anyway. Yeah, so she wouldn't know because I didn't want her to know I already had it, so there was no point. So I ended up with 2 Fisto dolls. And my mom actually complimented me on the way home. She said, I appreciate you acting surprised at the present, even though you already had it. And I was like, well, duh, that's kind of... I don't know. This seems second nature. I guess I'm just such a good person, you know? Jeez. I mean... Anyway. But yeah, it was funny because one of the Fisto dolls, one of the fists, was actually darker on one of the action figures than it was on the other one. So I had like all these different levels of power, and Fisto was like supposedly the strongest that a person could get. But then there was like this uber secret level of power that nobody knew about, and that was the Skeletor snake staff. So here I was in the bathtub with my Skeletor snake staff, playing with it, you know, talking about how it was the most powerful thing in the universe. It's funny, I never actually had He-Man himself. Unless Fisto was like a form of He-Man or something, which I imagine he probably wasn't. It almost makes me want to watch the cartoons now, just sitting here talking about it. Ooh! We got some lag, everybody. Hang on. The captain has turned the fasten seatbelt light on. Oof. Get through this. I think we're almost done here already. I don't want to make this like this... Well, I guess a 10-minute video wouldn't be so bad. I mean, we all know certain other people who do it all the time. Here's a sweet little hot spring here for you. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last hot spring in the game, so... Unless there's one in 3-4. And there's my diamonds, finally. You can see them. Yay! So we'll be able to use those in World 3-3, if that's about it. And then 3-4, and after that, there's just one more level, so... Yeah, this is the end of the stage right here. I don't believe this. Well, guys, I guess next time on Kid Icarus, we will finish World 3. See you later.